this? I'm not sure what's happening. Hold on. Hey! Yeah, you're listening to Land on My Feet by Ginetta's Vendetta. That's me, y'all. Stick around. Let me crank this up. Yeah. Rolling dreams. Okay, y'all can hear now, right? Yeah. Gets a little rusty from all the tears you cry. Yeah, hey everyone, thanks for joining us. Ginetta M here. This is Ginetta's Vendetta presents. In this battle that folks call life, got to keep moving up. One more hair. Been knocked down plenty, boy. But I'm way too hard to kill. Yeah. Oh, I know I'm always land on my feet, but some days I'd love to stop falling. Oh, I know I'm always land on my feet, but some days I'd love to stop falling. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Ginetta M, pocket trumpeter, vocalist, and band leader of Ginetta's Vendetta, and now radio show hostess with the Monday night jazz program, Ginetta's Vendetta presents. We want to welcome everybody, all you listeners near and far, and a shout out to Pop. Hi Pop, hope you're listening. And again, my name is Ginetta, and I live here in New York City, and we are broadcasting right from the center of New York City. Now, I wanted to open my show this April 18th, wonderful summery day. I was going to talk about professional musicians and what that sort of entails before I get into playing the featured tune of the day. The featured tune of this particular show is going to be Bye Bye Blackbird, because as I tell all my listeners, each week I pick one of the tunes that I have recorded, and then I find the masters who have recorded it before me, and then I play 4 or 5 or even 6 versions of that tune. And again, that's what I'm going to, Bye Bye Blackbird is the chosen tune for tonight. I just wanted to share an amazing event that just happened to me. On the way up to the studio, I came out of my building and I went downstairs to unlock my bicycle because I like to ride around town. That's how I get around. And lo and behold, my bicycle was leaning against the pole, but there was no lock or chain around it. It was totally, absolutely just leaning there, not locked up at all. And I said, what? What happened to my chain? I think the miracle is, though, I'm sure that either I'll find the chain or I'll buy another one. I think the miracle here is in New York City, my bicycle did not get stolen. Yay! Let's get a hallelujah for that. So I still have my bicycle. We actually dragged it into the studio with me. I don't know where the chain went. I'm not sure how anyone got it off the bicycle, but that's another mystery for another day. Just wanted to start the show with a real, what I call little miracle. To me, this is a big miracle. So I'm very, very happy that I was still able to ride up here to the station and continue to broadcast. Anyway, I was thinking, before I start and let you listen to the first cut of Bye Bye Blackbird, I wanted to talk about musicians and professional musicians and what it takes. And the reason I was thinking about that is, on a gig on Thursday, I met a couple who said that their son is a musician, but he doesn't want to play anything but his own music. And I said, oh no, that is not the way to becoming a professional musician. What I did was play any kind of music I possibly could at any time, as long as I was getting paid for it. And when I was very young, I remember one of my first gigs was playing on the street with a super duper Dixieland band called the 9th Street Stompers. I mean, we're talking, wow, just way back in the day. And so that's what we did all day long under the broiling sun. And one of the fellow band leaders passed the hat. There were like 9 of us. And every night I would go back to my little apartment and say, I'm so blessed that I'm not washing dishes, I'm not waitressing, I'm playing. And that's what I told this couple, to give that, to impart that particular wisdom to their son, who is allegedly a musician, but doesn't want to play anything but his own music. And I said, well, you're going to have to get a day job, brother. In no uncertain terms. Anyway, this is, if you have any questions, a call-in show, 212-631-7553. If you want to ask all things Ginetta or anything musical, please feel free to call in 212-631-7553. And again, I wanted to tell you, professional musicians, we play anything at all. And I used to make a joke, because a lot of these super bad musicians who are on tour with massive major acts actually come home and they're still doing club dates. Now, what is a club date? A club date gig is a wedding gig. Where you're playing for some, a couple in some sort of a hall. The money is very good, but it's quite loud, and there's not a lot of dynamics, as it were. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of room to stretch out, because you're doing all top 20 covers. And I would always kid with some of the band leaders and say, these brides have no idea who is in the band behind them, because they were like monster, backup players for really major guys. Everyone from the guys who play with Michael Jackson to guys who are on tour with, Shaka Khan. So I thought it was very interesting how, as musicians, we kind of just jump each and every way so that we can kind of make the rent. And also it's a blessing to just get paid for doing what we do best, which is playing. And that's really a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. And I have been very blessed for my long and varied career not to ever have any other job except playing first regular trumpet and then pocket trumpet. And now I'm playing pocket trumpet and doing a lot of singing. I'm doing a lot more singing. So as I said, the tune of choice for tonight is the classic tune called Bye Bye Blackbird. Now, this beautiful tune was actually published in 1926 by the American composer Ray Henderson and the lyricist Mort Dixon, and it was first recorded by a big band, Sammy Lannon's Dance Orchestra, in 1926. And the crazy thing is, there was another very, very successful big band called Lester Lannon. So I can only assume that must be his son. But anyway, it was a big hit in 1926. And I'm not going to play you that original version, because it was a little off the beaten path for my taste, a little bit hokey. So I'm going to play you the classic. Yeah, it was almost like it's by Gene, the original. What is his name? The guy who Gene Austin, who was a movie and recording star back in 1926. He had a very sort of yodely type of voice, and I thought, I'm going to spare my jazz-loving listeners that particular version. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump right to the classic version, and nobody knows it and does it better than Miles Davis from his 1957 album, Round About Midnight. This is Bye Bye Blackbird. Let me just tell you who's on John Coltrane on tenor, and Albino Red Garland on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, Philly Joe Jones on drums. Now, there was a great scene in the movie Bird where Red Garland was a white piano player, but he was traveling with an all-black band.
In the South.
Yeah, in the South. So there was not, integration obviously was not yet a thing. And so they called him Albino Red. And he had red hair and he was, very, very pale. So I always got a kick out of that. So you're going to hear Albino Red Garland on piano. And this is the wonderful Miles Davis doing Bye Bye Blackbird, 1957. Yeah. Woo!
But you got to tell the story. Why?
Oh, because they were trying to get in the hotel.
Yes.
I got to tell the story. You're right.
Yeah. He he was called albino because he was white, and they had to make sure that these white people thought he was a nigger.
That's correct, because they couldn't stay in the same
They couldn't stay
hotel.
in the same hotel.
Oh, heck.
Black people couldn't invite him. He had to stay into a black hotel.
Of course, which was nothing more than a flop house.
Right. But the problem is that if he was known as white, those white people would have killed those
Yeah,
black
they would
people.
have killed the black person.
Oh, the white person stay in that house.
You are listening to the classic Miles Davis show. One of you guys was fun. You said play some heavy metal. This is not a heavy metal show, y'all. What is the name of the radio station? It's called City World Radio. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to show you right now. cityworldradio.com. And then you can hear me on the radio every Monday night. Hi. Oh, you were just kidding about your heavy metal. Listen up. This is Miles, y'all. Woo! I love this. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very hard to stay out of the picture.
I like you in the picture. We have our engineer C back there. Woo! Listen to this. This is Miles playing muted trumpet. Yes. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to Miles Davis. Bye bye, Blackbird. Hey y'all. This is Bebop Brother. Come on now. If you have any questions, just put them across the screen, y'all. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Thank you for joining us. GinettaVendetta presents. You are on the air, y'all. Yeah, Miles. Woo! Hello?
Ginetta,
Hi, Pop. What are you doing?
I've got it working beautifully.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Dad. I gave you a shout out.
Yeah, and it's coming through nice and clear and everything.
Oh.
And, I'll listen to the rest of the program, Ginetta, okay?
Oh, I'm so happy you called, Pop. That's really wonderful. I'm going to play some beautiful cuts.
Okay, that's great.
I did-
And I'll look forward to hearing it then.
I can't believe it. I'm so excited you're listening. That is so neat.
And what's wonderful is I did it without any problem. I was ready before the program opened and everything, so it's working nicely. Boy, this skill is great, really.
Isn't it great, Pop? I'm so happy for you because
Yeah.
you don't have to depend on anybody else. You can just press
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
And once I get to know it better, there's a lot I can do with it now, I see. So I won't stay long because this will probably end soon.
No, we got a few more minutes, Pop. And listen, now you're going to have to use your email address, so we'll have to start emailing.
Yeah. Okay. I have to get it on the right. Is it on the web? That's on another thing.
Yes,
isn't it?
exactly. It's on the web.
Okay, well, maybe you can show me when you come up again.
I'll show you next time. Okay, I'm so glad you're listening,
Okay, I
Pop.
love you. Have a great program.
Okay, I love you too. Bye, Pop.
I love you too.
Okay, bye. So sweet. That's my dad calling. 92 years old. He's the biggest jazz buff in the world. And he loves the next record that you're going to hear, which is me. So if a 92-year-old jazz buff loves your record, you know that's a top-of-the-line record. What a thrill, man. My dad's listening to the show, y'all. If you have any requests, please keep them to yourself. Why you turn that way, please? We have an engineer in the studio, but he's very shy. Oh, let me check. Oh, my God, we got another caller, y'all. Hello?
Ginetta?
Yeah?
It's Maria.
Hi, Maria. The tune. Hi.
Why do who they call all the time?
You gotta call when the
No,
music.
no. You can just keep her on the line.
Yes.
I have a question. This is Maria.
I know who it is, but Marie, you're not on the air because the music's playing.
Oh, okay. But why did I hear Dad?
You heard Dad too?
Yes. I'm watching you on my screen. On my computer.
Oh, you heard Dad because we can talk, but you won't be on the air. We'll be able to chit chat though.
Well, you're broadcasting to your
That's so funny. So yes, I heard him. I heard him in your program.
Oh my God, Maria, that is the funny.
No. She doesn't hear him through the program. She heard him on your Periscope.
No, Maria, are you doing Periscope with me?
Yes, I'm watching Periscope.
Oh my God, hi! You gotta send some hearts. Oh, thanks a lot. You gotta send hearts. Oh, Maria, I'm so happy to talk to you. Are you in your new? Oh, that's so cool. Are you in your new home?
I am, but I wanted to go live, but so when the music plays, you can't take it live. Okay, that's good. So why did I hear it pop?
I don't know. Maybe it's from the Periscope.
Because you heard him through the Periscope.
Yeah, you heard him through the Periscope.
Just like you're actually playing.
Yes, and now Marie, if you want to call me back, why don't you call back when the tune's over, and then we can put you on the air.
Okay, I will if I can, but the thing is, I'm trying to download the app onto my phone.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep her on the line and let her stay.
Hearts and everything, but
you got a minute
Oh, you'll be okay.
You got a minute for this song.
We only have about a minute and a half, so you could just tell me how everything.
I love sitting in the background and giving you all that information and stuff.
I know. Wasn't that cute? Pop's so excited now because he's got that.
Awesome.
It's so awesome, Maria. He's moving into the 90s. Now this is almost over, Maria. So you you can wait for a minute, then you can ask the question.
Oh, okay.
How's that, baby? It's almost over,
Yeah.
and then we'll put you on the air. Okay, so just hold on for about
30 seconds.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Then you're going to ask me that question. Okay? Yeah. Oh, this is. Here we go, girl. Hold on. Yeah, the beautiful, always wonderful Miles Davis. Guess what? We have a caller on the line. We have Maria Pia all the way from Tucson, Arizona. Maria, you're on the air.
Oh, good evening, Ginetta. First of all, I want to say fabulous job, and I love your music, and I just love listening to you. And I'm watching you actually on a Periscope on my computer screen.
Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? Now we had
Very cool.
Maria is a wonderful seamstress and the proprietor of Pia's Rocking Rags, which is a phenomenal. She's really the baddest tailor out in the West.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man, Pia's
Thank
Rocking
you.
Rags. She also happens to be my sister, and so she heard my dad when he called in. So we're both going to say hi to Pop because now we're all connected. We're all around the country, and now we're all connected. It's really the amazing thing.
Cool.
And also, did you have a question for me?
I did have a question. My question was, you had mentioned that you started out on the regular size trumpet, but what year and when, how long ago did you take up the pocket trumpet, and what is for reasons? These are many questions in one.
That's
so
okay.
basically, when did you and why did you, and does it still have that same impact that the regular trumpet does?
Oh, that's a great question. So the question is, when did I pick up the pocket trumpet? I picked up the pocket trumpet in 2000 because I was having trouble with my hands. Some sort of, I don't know, Maria, maybe because I was holding the horn for so many hours a day, my hands were starting to kind of turn into a claw. So one of the teachers, a wonderful guy named Alan Colin, who used to have a studio up here on 48th Street, said, Ginetta, let's try the pocket trumpet. And it was just a beautiful fit. And does it have the same impact? Yes, but that's after months and months and months of a different blow. So it's a totally different, I thought it was going to be just the same, but it wasn't. It's a very different approach as far as airflow. So it took me about
Wow.
6 months, to sort of play in tune, because the pocket trumpet has a terrible habit of going out of tune if you're not, if you don't know what you're doing. So it
Wow.
took.
So it was almost like you had to relearn to blow.
Exactly, because it's all different piping. Everything's jammed up, much closer and kind of crunched up. So it's a very different blow. And now I wouldn't trade it for anything else. It's so cool. And I was playing today. I just had such a ball. And so.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. I never knew that. I actually never knew that. And I think your fans are really interested in when you did the switch and how that was, how it went. But I want to, I just want to wish you good luck and that I love you and I love the show.
Oh, yeah, Maria, now you can listen. Woohoo! We love you too, baby.
And keep going, keep killing the music and getting out there and bringing joy to everyone. And I love you, my dear, and we'll talk soon.
Oh, thank you so much for calling. We love you. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Great show, Ginetta.
Thank you, Maria. Love you, baby. Bye.
Bye.
So, beautiful caller, wonderful girl all the way from Tucson, Arizona, actually my wonderful sister. So now the whole family is listening. We have a very large extended family, so we're very happy that we finally gotten Pop up onto the computer age so he can join and listen in to all of us at the same time. Now the second tune you're going to hear is me, and this is from the standard CD. We are still continuing with the Bye Bye Blackbird. This is track 2 on a wonderful CD that was really a magical session for me and for the rest of the guys. And we tried to strike lightning the second time. I think it happened a little bit, but I think this particular record is really special, and it was on the top of the Jazz Week charts at the top 20 for 9 whole weeks back in 2013 and 14. And this tune is called obviously Bye Bye Blackbird from my standard CD. It was my first foray into jazz. I am a band leader of Ginetta's Vendetta, and I have 2 records out under that name of all my original songs. But I finally said, I was raised on jazz. I love jazz. Let me see, can I do this record? And I got the greatest guys, not the greatest, but some of the greatest, because there's so many great musicians here, some of the greatest musicians to play on the record with me. I'm going to tell you their names quickly. Mr. Danny Walsh on tenor saxophone, John Davis on piano. We have Scott Thornton on bass, and the wonderful Marcello Pelletieri on drums. And you're going to hear me on pocket trumpet, muted pocket trumpet, doing Bye Bye Blackbird 2013. Thank you for joining us. We've had a wonderful time. Everybody's calling. Now you're listening to my recording of Bye Bye Blackbird. Woo! And you can get all of these tunes at CD Baby or at my website. Hi, Tommy. Thanks for watching. I'm going to show you where you can get all the songs. Yeah. Thank you. That's me playing pocket trumpet. I'm going to show you where you can get all the CDs. Thank you. Thank you. Here you go, guys. Nice. Yeah. Thank you for joining us, everybody. On tenor saxophone. Here are the guys. This is us. Bye-bye, Blackbird. Yeah, we're in the studio now, recording Ginetta's Vendetta Presents. You're on the air, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, woo! That's me on pocket trumpet, y'all. Here comes Johnny on piano. Come on, Johnny, swing. Woo! On bass, y'all. And you can get this whole CD or just 1 or 2 tracks if you want. Yeah, Scott. Great tune. Yeah. Woo, come on. A beautiful version, and I gotta tell you guys, all of the recording of this CD is on YouTube, because not only did we record it, but the studio, Tommy Tedesco's studio, had this wonderful video recording. So all of this live, you can actually see us creating this record with no overdubs, no stops, no second takes, you know. I mean, there was a second take on One Note Samba, but it's just really interesting and wonderful. This was a beautiful record, and it really has withstood the test of time. My latest record is called Little Bighorn, and we'll play some excerpts from that next week. As we did the previous week, we played something from the recent record. Last week we played Blue Bossa from various different guys. So that is Ginetta M on pocket trumpet. That's me. Danny Walsh on tenor saxophone. The wonderful John Davis on piano, Scott Thornton on bass, and Marcello Pelletieri on drums. Now, Marcello happens to be the drum chair at Berklee College of Music. So these guys are no slouches, believe me. I feel that because I was surrounded by greatness, I rose to the occasion, and I'm very, very proud of that particular CD. So again, if you have any questions, this is a call-in show. I've been blessed to have 2 calls already from very, very dear people, my pop and my sister Maria. So the number is 212-631-7553. And as I said, I have a couple of renditions of this beautiful tune for you. Bye Bye Blackbird. But I got to tell you, while slogging through YouTube, people's various interpretations of Bye Bye Blackbird, holy mackerel, I think it's a swinging tune, and I believe that's how it should be played. And so I listened to some tunes that were really veritable dirges. I'm like, oh golly, I cannot play that on the radio station. So anyway, but I did find a gem. Sonny Stitt. Oh my goodness, this is really one of the unsung heroes. I mean, he's not unsung, he's very popular, but Sonny Stitt never did claim that throne of tenor, you know, like Sonny Rollins and Dexter Gordon. Sonny Stitt is just really an amazing player, and this is from recording on November 16th, 1980, from his record Good Life, his album Good Life, and Sonny Stitt playing with the Hank Jones Trio. Now you really can't go wrong with that. So you have Hank Jones on piano, Grady Tate on drums, who also is an amazing singer, and George Duvivier on bass. So that is a swinging, talk about a swinging rhythm section. Even I would be, playing to massive heights of greatness with those swinging guys behind me, as I did with the other guys behind me. So right now you're listening to the classic Good Life album by Sonny Stitt, recorded in 1980. This is his version of Bye Bye Blackbird, y'all. So listen up. Yeah. Nice. Swinging, just fabulous Sonny Stitt with the Hank Jones Trio doing Bye Bye Blackbird. That was recorded in 1980 from his Good Life album, 1980. Sonny Stitt swinging saxophone, man. And I got to tell you, I have my first CD was called La Dolce Vita, which also means The Good Life. So that I thought that was kind of cool, because as I'm scrolling through archives and music, trying to build the show each and every week, I really get to listen to such amazing musicians and to learn a lot about the history of everybody. I mean, who knew? I didn't know. I just didn't know that a lot of these, people getting together, playing together, these wonderful connections that all these musicians actually played together and interchangeably and as leaders, as sidemen. It's just really, really informative and amazing. Again, you're listening to cityworldradio.com. Ginetta's Vendetta presents. And if you have any questions, 212-631-7553. We are now featuring the beautiful tune Bye Bye Blackbird, which was composed in 1926 and has withstood the test of time. Why did I choose it for my standard CD? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I think because live, I just love the way it swung. And on the standard CD, the one thing that I do regret about the Bye Bye Blackbird is on the live gig, when I'm playing Bye Bye Blackbird, we go out on a vamp that's just swinging, and we stay on that groove, for about 5 minutes. So we didn't do that on the record, but it came out beautifully. But live, I like to just build and build and build, kind of like Sonny Stitt was doing, which is funny because I've never heard his version before. It's funny how nothing is new in the world, really. So I am Ginetta M. If you've just tuned in, thank you so much for joining me on my Monday night jazz show, Ginetta's Vendetta presents all things music, jazz, and Ginetta. And in this world where jazz and beautiful, smoking, talented musicians are not so very much featured on the radio stations, it is my honor and pleasure to be able to curate each and every week an amazing collection of what I feel is some of the top masters in the world. Now we're going to go to another master, and every week I often pick Miles and Chet to do because I've done all the tunes they've done on my record, so it seems every time I pick a classic standard that I've recorded, Miles and Chet Baker have done it. So this is a gorgeous recording, and it is from a DVD, a Swedish concert in 1985, if I'm not mistaken, 1985. And it's from a DVD that was entitled Candy. And the Swedish label Sonnet also made an LP. It's on Swedish vinyl, as they say. And the LP and the DVD is called Candy. And it's a rare DVD of Chet Baker with a French rhythm section. Jean-Louis Rassenfassi, he is on bass, and on piano, Michael Grelier. And this is Chet Baker. But hold on a second. I want to tell you a story about when I was reading Chet Baker, his biography, or the story of him. He would often do tours through Europe, and he was not very dependable. Let's just say that oftentimes he was in the back alley doing something he shouldn't be doing when he was, the downbeat was going. And the funniest thing that I remember from his book, or from whatever I was reading about him, is he would start the European tours with like a quintet. And by the time the tour ended, he was down to like just a piano player, man, because he would be firing guys and just firing them left and right. I can't remember, was it because of creative differences or because he just needed more money as the tour was going on. So obviously at this point in the tour in Sweden, he had two other guys. Not sure if he actually started that tour with a quintet, but this is a trio. And it is 3 years before the end of his life, 1985, and the amazing thing of all the things that wonderful man went through, I just want to beat him up. I mean, when I think about Chet Baker and all the other amazing musicians who have really been so blessed with, and obviously they feel cursed with this massive talent and responsibility of being a musician. I just want to just be so angry at the waste of their talent, and because Chet Baker and all these massive, wonderful musicians really had a lot of opportunities. They weren't scrambling as much for gigs. You know, they had tours, they had records, they had adulation and fans, and they still, you know, didn't really, what I would call, they were not custodians of their talent, which to me is truly a waste. But anyway, you're going to hear the beautiful tone and the magnificent playing of the lyrical and wonderful, if not tragic, Chet Baker doing Bye Bye Blackbird, 1985.
You know, you're talking about something that every musician is proud of.
So pretty.
Mozart.
I know, not just jazz.
Beethoven.
You're absolutely right. Everything. Hi, honey. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to Chet Baker on Ginetta's Vendetta Presents. This is a Monday night jazz show. Woo! Isn't that a pretty horn, y'all? Come on. If you want to find all things out about me, or buy some CDs. Jazz radio show, and now you're listening to Chet Baker. And take a song off my record, and I'm playing all different versions of it. So right now you're listening to Bye Bye Blackbird. And if you want to listen to my record, you can go right here. Yeah. Let's take a spin. Hey guys. Welcome to the studio. Here's the studio here in Manhattan. Yeah. City World Radio Network. Yeah. Come on, Chet. Come on. Yeah. Michael Gallier on bass. Obviously a Frenchman. Come on, y'all.
You know, like we're only 4 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
You got the energy.
Yeah, well, that is so beautiful. I have to play that thing. And then maybe we can go out on.
Oh, that's going out.
What? Already? Uh-oh, did you stop it? Shit,
If I tap it and it goes like that to see how long it is, it's a possibility.
Sorry, baby. It's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Too late. I mean, it's just, I didn't hit it on the thing on purpose. Just, when I start the song, sometimes I leave it there and I didn't see it. I apologize. It's my mistake, but I'm just trying to take it.
We're okay.
You have 1 minute more.
Oh, we're fine, man.
And then you're gonna be
My dad's gonna think it's his machine.
That's good. I mean, it's my fault. I'm not trying to
Hey
complain.
guys, thank you for joining us. We're listening to Chet Baker.
When you asked me,
I know, I was like, what?
how long do I have to do it? I tapped it, you know,
Okay.
and it reacted. I was like, damn. Usually
We
it
should-
doesn't. It's apologizing.
Oh, I don't care. I just wish we should just fade this, but I don't want to fade on his beautiful playing. I thought this bass player already took a solo, so I'm not sure. This station is cityworldradio.com, y'all. Let me show you. Here you go.
This is the end of the song.
Yeah, it's the end of the song. Yeah, see, he just come in on the bridge. He was nodding out on the first two choruses. They had to wake him up. So the bass player had to take another solo. Footprint, this man can play. I don't care how high he was. He can play. This is Chet Baker. But he was a stone heroin addict, yo. Maybe next week. Maybe. Not right now because we're almost done with the show, my friend. But Eddie Hammer said he is a monster.
Okay, so you want to go straight into
No, we'll talk for a few minutes and then just give me 2 minutes.
You're only going to get 2 minutes ahead of
It's fun. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? We had a little technical glitch there, so it just went silent for a moment. But don't worry, it's not your Kindles, it's not your computers. It was just the engineer fell asleep on it. No, he didn't. That's C over there. Guys, guess what? We're almost at the end of the show. I had 2 more tunes, but there's one. We're going to go out on a beautiful tune. Not just give me a moment because I want to say you were listening to Chet Baker, and that was from a beautiful recording in Sweden in 1985. Bye Bye Blackbird. And the one thing you haven't heard this whole show is a vocal version of Bye Bye Blackbird. Now, I had to sit through a couple of vocal versions that were real snoozes, okay? And I said, I'm not going to let anyone listen to this. But I found the swinginest version, and I have no info on this, when it was recorded, who's playing flute with her. This is a magnificent version of Bye Bye Blackbird by the amazing Queen Etta James. And I always use her name because when I tell folks how to spell mine, I say Gin and Tonic and Etta James because I'm Ginetta, Ginettca. You're going to hear, we're going to go out on this beautiful version of Etta James's Bye Bye Blackbird. And again, I don't know who the flute soloist is. If anyone has that information, 212-631-7553. But I'm going to say good night now. Maybe we'll fade down a little. And we love you, everybody. You're listening right now to Ginetta's Vendetta Presents every Monday night. If you loved us, please tune in next week at 9 p.m. Here she is, the beautiful Etta James. Good night, everyone.
You got to turn down one.
Good night.
You got to turn down one.
Yeah.
Because you're getting
When
feedback.
I talk, that's right. Good night.
Well, somebody waits for me. Sugar, it's sweet.
Hi, everybody.
So
Thanks for joining me. Oh, my goodness.
Bye.
I'm Ginetta, and this is my Monday night radio show, y'all. So stick around. This is Etta James. If anyone knows who this flute player is, I have no idea, but it is swinging, y'all. Please join me next week at the same time, 9 p.m. Ginetta M. And here, if you want to follow me, Ginetta M.
And me. So make my bed light
What's that song? I just tap it.
Oh my God. Thank you, guys. Yeah, come on in next week. That's right, baby. And also take a screenshot of that. Then you can find out. You can. Yeah. Good night, everybody. We love you, everyone. Peace out from New York City. Ginetta M here. We love you. Good night. Good night. Still good night.
Then I thought you were going to switch up the thing on me. So I had to get
Still can't say good night. Hold on, here we go now.